Hello everybody. We have got a race today in the WERC tournament between F1ABEEZ and SRX Racing. I believe is a 6v6, 32 lap around Imola with a short qualifying session to start off with. I believe we're just waiting on one of their drivers. Maybe more actually, got a couple of spectators and okay, so it is it's a 6v6 but in normal current Formula 1 cars, hence why it is the likes of McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, etc. Yeah, I think the normal 6v6 rules stand, that being whatever points each driver gets adds up as a team total at the end. Looks like we're starting now. Start off our short qualifying session here at Imola. Wet qualifying now as well. That is not made life easy for strategies. Who will be out first? Intermediate weather. Not wet enough for the full wets just yet. If the rain does continue though, however, that may change. Here comes McLaren. It is Mighty Jew that bites the bullet first and heads out for his outlap. Stick with Mighty Jew actually. Then we can decide, well, hopefully decide how wet the track is from taking it nice and steady. Just check the audio of the stream there, make sure that you guys could hear me alright. Mozu taking it nice and steady. SRX 8 Lemon comes out for his outlap, as well as another SRX. I'm going to say Looser. I'm going to miss the PP3. I'm just going to call him Looser, just to play it safe. Quite a couple of interesting names I'm going to have some fun with actually. A lot more people coming out now. Here comes Mighty Jew. Let's get the times up. Nice line through there. Ooh, almost lost on the curb. Those curves will be extra slippy now. Bit of water on them and they are like an ice rink. We've all done it here. Took too much. Oh, it's a bit squirrely from in there. First lap though, isn't it? Got to try and figure out the wet spots. 1:24.7 for Mighty Jew on his intermediate tyres. I believe everyone's come out on intermediates. Yes, they have. Let's see who else is going to come in. Here comes Looser. 1:23. Beats Mighty Jew by 1 second there. Looked very comfortable as he came across the line. We have another AlphaTauri of SRX Lemon here. He looks to go faster, yes he does. By 2 tenths faster than Looser there. Who else have we got? We've got Ferrari coming across here. He's on his outlap, sorry, I do apologise. We've got Williams of Off Westy coming up as well. 1:22.3. Off Westy goes fastest again. The laps are certainly coming in now as more and more people flood out onto the track. McLaren coming up nice and steady. I believe it's AF tripod. Yes it is. 1:26. Mighty Jew sets his gets ready. Here comes that. Thanks, Harvey. 123.3. Hopefully we can have a nice dry race. As for those runners that don't necessarily like the rain, hopefully they will be more lively in the race. I don't know necessarily who doesn't like the rain. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but these are the best of the best in the servers. Some yellows ahead. I don't know whether that's Mighty Jew, is it? I think he's run out of fuel. Yes, he has. Ferrari coming across the line. 124. Williams, if I can get there. Off Westy again. Sets another fastest lap of 122.8. Mercedes of Hypes. No, it's Llewellyn. We have a yellow flag. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, it's Lusa, and I think he's hit a wall. We'll go to the Ferrari, and we will be hopefully able to see what's happened. Has he caught the curve on the way out? Oh, it's very wet there actually. Yes, he has. Oh dear, that is a mess of a car. Lusa is out of this qualifying session. The best he could do for himself is P6. I'd imagine he will get beaten. It's very unfortunate for him there. Hypes is invalidated. Got a Ferrari coming across the line, is he? Yes, he is. 123. Puts on P10. It's the slowest out of everyone so far. He'll look to do better. The SRX driver, and off west he goes again. Another fastest lap for him. Mighty Jew's going in to get some fuel. More yellows. I don't know if that's a McLaren running out of fuel as well. Yes, it is. Oh, the F1ABEEZ boys seem to be running out of fuel. Who have we got here? Hypes is invalidated. Another invalidation with Thanks Harvey there, but he's coming in for pits. SRX A11, the teammate of Lusa, on his out lap. Don't know if anyone's on a flyer, are they? Valdo is. Zinav is a Ferrari. Let's try and catch up with these guys. Let's see where the Ferraris are. This is the next one to come across the line. Will he be able to get there? 123.7. Sirhan starting his lap. We'll catch up with Valdo. He will be next across the line. 122, 122.4. 5 thousandths off of Lusa, who currently stays P6 after his crash at the beginning of sector 3. Mercedes come across the line. Hypes goes second fastest, splits the two Williams. Goes 3 attempts faster than Harvey, but misses out on off Westy by about 4 attempts. 8 minutes to go this qualifying. We got an AlphaTauri. Has invalidated. Never mind. Zinav, will he go faster than his 123.7 that he got earlier on? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. No, he's coming in. That'll do. Might do aborts his lap after he comes out on his out lap. Invalidated from Valdo. We got a Ferrari. Where does the Ferrari go? That might have been. Who was that? Sirhan again? Yeah, it was. Alright. Red Bull's coming in. Valdo's coming in after his invalidation. Anyone on flyers? SRX Lemon is such a dangerous call on that one, especially in the wet. Like an ice rink there, look. Whoa. Fastest second sector there from him, right? So maybe he might be able to get himself up there. Ooh, dipped himself on the curve a bit there with his front right. Meaning go a bit off course. Hopefully he hasn't lost too much time because he had a brilliant second sector. Ooh, he's run onto the marbles a little bit. Ooh, no, he's coming in. Can't get any faster than fourth for Lemon there. I'm going to go with Sirhan. He is the only one out on track. Don't think he's looking to go. Well, he is, he's pushing. Both McLarens are coming out for their outlaps now. It's a nice clean turn, but he's coming in, I think. Not fast enough. Aborts. Tripod's going to be the next one to come out, unless that Mercedes does. Where's the Mercedes too? No, he's on an outlap, never mind. Let's watch a tripod here. Yellow's up ahead. Is that Mike Juice spun off a little bit there? Or is he just letting his teammate pass? No, he has spun it. Oh dear. Can he keep it clean through the chicane? Yes, he can. Keep off that curb. Which he does, of course. Hurtling down towards the last few corners. Seems to maybe he's dried up, he's on the softs, but he has invalidated. Oh. A couple of soft runners now. Well, let's have a little look to see. Everyone's coming out in the softs. Nice fresh softs. Got to make sure they stay warm enough, but I don't think they're happy with the softs because I don't think anyone's put a lap in on the softs, have they? No, I don't think the softs are the right tyre just yet. Unless Harley can prove us wrong. No, he's not happy either. The softs, a bit too early for the softs, I think. Not dry enough, is it? Here we got an AlphaTauri just coming round. I seem to be getting everyone that I don't want. Here we go. Lemon's on his outlap. But it has invalidated his outlap. But, bit of a shame, really. You know, the weather had to ruin this one. Who's that up ahead? It's Valdo, who is on his softs on his outlap. Looks like there's plenty of grip, to be fair. Orby has ran wide a little bit, so unfortunately he's going to have to go abort on that one. Who is next? Valdo is next on his outlap. We got Zinav that unfortunately invalidated. I think Valdo don't want to know. Don't think he wants to know. He's taking. I don't know what I want about. It's his outlap, so there's no need to go fast. Taking it nice and steady. But the track does seem to have cleared up quite well. As Lemon comes across the line, but he is invalidated. I've forgotten about that. I wish there was a little symbol that told you this. But, of course, everyone has jumped onto the softs, of course, and except from Lusa, who crashed out earlier on. Everyone will be coming out now. The pit lane will be absolutely chaotic, which it is. Everyone's coming out, hoping to get on to a nice soft compound lap. Tripod's on his out lap. Who else we got? We were watching Valdo just a minute ago. Hopefully Serhan moves out the way for him so that he can get around fairly without any issues, which he has done. Very nice. That lap time from off West, he does look a bit under pressure now that the softs are coming out. A couple of lockups going into that chicane. There we go, an SRX A Lemon, 1:16.9. This is where Lusa may struggle now because everyone's going to go out, and I'd imagine they'll destroy that 1:23.4. Here comes Valdo on a 1:16.17. He obviously goes second fastest. Who have we got coming in now? Ferrari, Serhan. He has only just started his lap. Everyone's on out laps at the minute. But there's a lot of traffic. Oh dear, he's been held up. Will he go fastest though? That is the question. No, he won't. He will go second fastest, but that is very annoying because he was very close to going pole there with 1:16.95, but maybe Zinav may or may not have gotten away and just happened to come off the throttle a little bit there. Who else have we got? Everyone's on their out laps now. We got Williams just crossed the line. I think everyone's on their laps now, yeah. One lap they have. That is all they've got. Goes to the AlphaTauri of, I believe, Lemon. I think he's just sort of, yeah, he's slowly taking it around there. We've got a Red Bull behind him, however. There it is. Valdo, he is actually 9 tenths up. He's going to put it on pole. Very nice. Ferrari comes in. Goes 4th fastest. Serhan goes 4th fastest. Williams, I believe, Harvey, or Westy, we invalidated. Oh dear. We got a Mercedes now. Hypes, can Hypes get out there? He's 4 seconds faster. He puts it on pole. Here comes a couple more. Duke goes second fastest, but Zinhan, I believe, goes faster again, so he is now in there. Go to Tripod, who hopefully gets way out of the way of Mighty Jew, who puts it 4th fastest. Very nice, and last but not least, it's Harvey. Comes across the line, puts it pole, and that is it. So we have Harvey on pole, and then I believe it's followed then by Hypes. We'll have to find out in just a second. Yep, Harvey puts it on pole, and then very, very close behind is Hypes, about 500ths of a second behind. Then we have Zinav in the Ferrari, 5 tenths behind. Then Lu Yuen is in 4th. 3 Duke is in 5th. Mighty Jew in 6th. Valdo in 7th. Lemon in 8th. Tripod in 9th. Serhan in 10th. Off Westy in 11th. And Lusa, who was the only one to crash out in that session, is in 12th. Unfortunately, Off Westy actually he invalidated his only chance of getting a soft lap in, so unfortunately he will be starting 11th on the grid. Oh, it's a wet race. Back on the intermediates, lads. Maybe there might be a chance of a drying towards the end, a bit like that qualifying session. It's very busy in the F1ABEEZ Discord after the driver announcements have been made. Everyone's very excited for the new season to start, and they have now found out what team and their teammate they will be racing with this year. Well, I say this year, this season 5. Westy's going to have an easy win. That is the verdict in the chat. It'll be a pretty amazing drive if he does get a win from 11th on the grid. Waiting for players. Always seems to be the case. Sorry, I do apologise. Starts in 27 seconds. I'm just going to quickly grab a drink a minute. Now, as a commentator, this is the exciting part. Is there a formation lap or is there not? Yes, there is. Okay. I wonder if anyone that is racing, that is a viewer, could possibly tell me about the weather. That would be very good. Maybe in the chat or, I don't know, something. So we have a bit of an insight as to how this race is going to go. I think it may be the same sort of conditions as the beginning of qualifying, so stay off the curbs. Get plenty of heat into the tyres, ready for that start. I thought Hypes and Harvey were going to try and synchronise their weave in there, but it did not last very long. Okay, so it looks to me, as the predicted pit stop strategy, it is going to be wet the whole race. I don't know whether that is 100% true or not, but maybe a 2-stop, change the intermediates halfway through, but I can't see many people doing that, to be honest. As Harvey now goes and puts it on that first place grid slot, ready for the race to begin. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, disqualified. Zinav has been disqualified. I don't know whether that is just for the formation lap or not. I'm not sure on that one. Oh dear. We might have a trouble here. Look at that McLaren sat in the middle of... Oh no, we're okay. And we're going to stick with... Who are we going to go with? We're going to go with Zinav. Nice movie view. And off we go. Very slow. That WERC just didn't really... Zinav has dropped. Oh, and there's been a crash. Oh, and Zinav's out. I don't know who hit him. That's what happens when you're a bit slow off the grid. People behind you, they can't anticipate you being slow. But I believe that will be it's a double wave jellos. I think that's safety car. Race control. Leafs has got to drop a position, I believe. And imagine we will see. Let's have a look in the race directory. Terminal damage for Zinav. Collision with a tripod. No one said. 5 place penalty for Lusa because he went in front of off Westy, I believe, during the safety car there. Or it was maybe a VSC, maybe, because obviously it has cleared up now. We are racing again. Okay, it has been confirmed. It is wet full race. As Valdo runs a bit wide there, we're going to have a little look at some battles on track. Harvey loses a place to Hypes. Let's have a look at what happened at the start in terms of position changes. Quite a lot. So Duke went down 6. Obviously, Zinav is out of the race, unfortunately, after being collected by the wall. Valdo's up 3. Lemon obviously got damaged, so he's having to pit. And also Off Westy. Off Westy is pitting as well. Harvey and Hypes have swapped. And then, of course, quite a few have changed position from Zinav and Duke getting damage. There will probably be an investigation as to what happened and why Zinav was hit. Obviously, it's not his fault if he gets taken out, but Hypes put a nice gap from him and Harvey. Oh, and Hypes, I don't know what happened to Hypes there, but he's ran off the track there. Harvey's back in the first place. Oh, and it's been a crash. Might as you spun it. That's that one corner there, coming in the middle of sector 2 where the camera of the road just dips away from you. Might have due 5 seconds. That is unfortunate for him, because I'd imagine he was just trying to get back onto the track in a safe place. Hypes dives into the pits. I believe he has damage, maybe collided with the wall. There's a front wing waiting for him. As Lusa goes to make a move on Earth tripod. Tries to go around the outside of turn 1. Room was left, but oh! They made contact there. Earth tripod now looks to go around the outside of Lusa. He has done it very well. He leaves the space, takes the inside line for the next corner. Lusa's got a penalty there. I believe that was for the earlier incident with Off Westy. With that battle taking place, there is now quite a large gap from 4th to 5th. Hypes is having a little battle with Lemon here. We're going to keep these two for a little while through the chicane. A little bit wide from Lemon there. I don't know whether that was a planned line at that corner or not, but I'm going to go jump out Lusa here, who of course has got that 5 second penalty. As he looks to maybe get his revenge back on Earth tripod here. Later on the brakes and F tripod, he maybe catches up with him a little bit. As Harvey sets the fastest lap, 1:25.3. Here comes Lusa. Looks to be faster than F tripod in this current situation. I believe DRS is enabled, or DRS is not enabled because it's wet. Side by side going into turn 1. Who's going to yield first? It is F tripod that yields first, but he pushes Lusa wide perhaps there. As they come down into the next chicane, with Lusa now in the lead of the two, of course, not in the lead of the race. Hypes is looking maybe at the back of Lemons as well, going into turn 1, slipstreaming all the way, looks at the outside. Oh, he's almost pushing Lemon around the corner. Don't think there's any contact between the two of them though. Slipstreaming once again, looks outside, but Lemon cuts the outside off. Lemon again, a bit wide of that corner. I don't know if that's his desired line or not. But, Hypes kept it real tight to the apex, and Lemon seemed to go a bit wider. But then again, Lemon did manage to get more speed coming out the corner, and that's why he's still ahead, I believe. But, this is the closest battle on track at the minute. Off West is slowly gaining on him though. That's the corner where that road just dips off. Mighty Jew was caught a cropper there earlier on. Later on the brakes, some Hypes there, maybe to try and gain a bit through that second to last corner, and he's now slipstreaming all the way. Off Westy is now there in the distance. Maybe Hypes can perhaps get ahead and hold him up a little bit. Off Westy sets the fastest lap here, I believe like 3 tenths faster than Harvey's lap earlier. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Hypes is still with Lemon here. Camera showing once again. Yeah, see, Lemon goes a little bit wider, but then he picks the speed up on the exit of the corner, and that's why he can get away. Get there, gets away from Hypes there. Oh, thanks, Harvey said no, thank you. I want to go faster than you once again, and sets the fastest lap again. The gap's staying. Lusa set another fastest lap. The laps are coming in now. Oh, and Harvey. Off Westy is now really gaining on him. He's gained about 5 tenths, half a second there from him. I'm going to stick with these guys because they are the closest at the minute. Obviously, Harvey's still got that 8 tenths of a second advantage on Lee Yuen. That's the thing. If it was a dry race, Hypes would have DRS and he'd smoke Lemon here. But unfortunately, due to its being wet in Imola today, it will not be that way. Like I said earlier, it is going to be wet the whole race, so they will be likely looking to run these intermediates. There we go, see. Oh, Hype's almost looked up the inside of Lemon there, but just because of that different line from Lemon. But here comes Hypes, he's really up close and personal with Lemon now. Still looking for that move. I wish the camera didn't automatically change, but it does. Mighty Jew, he's ran a bit wide maybe, somewhere on the lines. His Papaya Orange McLaren. He's really gaining on Lemon. It's always the way, fast in, slow out, slow in, fast out. Lemon always seems to get that upper hand on him once again. But he's gaining on that last couple of corners there, that penultimate corner. really right up against Lemon here in the slipstream, but unfortunately due to the gap just being slightly too large, he cannot keep it and make the move. Maybe when these two start battling off West, he might be able to get in here and snatch maybe a double overtake, but he is really pushing around the corner, and here he goes. He's a bit of contact there maybe. Hope's really trying to outbrake Lemon here to try and gain some precious tenths of a second, hundredths of a second, just trying to catch up with him. Looks to be a very nice line through there by Hopes. I'm not so sure what had happened here though, to be honest. We'll ran a bit wide. Ooh. I think that would be a warning for Hopes there. That's the first time he's ran wide. Harvey's again made the gap larger to P2. Hopes might be in the chance here of making an overtake. It's just so annoying when it's wet, isn't it? The RS advantage is not there, so it's purely down to when he looks down the outside of Lemon. They come through the second chicane. Will that line place him? Ooh, very close racing there between the two of them. No contact once again, but off Westy is very close behind him now. I don't know if we've got a camera of it. Not far off at all. The rain is not holding up here. It is continually pouring on the drivers. Ooh, and Hopes managed to save it. May have lost a bit of time to the Lemon there. That's the problem, if you push too much you might lose it. 9 laps into the race now. Comes down the pit straight. Less than 3 separate him now. Tenths. We'll hope to look at the outside. Lemon may cover it. Yes, he will. I think the only thing Hopes can do here really is fake the outside and go up the inside, but there's always a risk. And here comes Hopes, side by side, going into the next corner. Oh, it's very tight racing. Clean though. Hopes runs wide. Oh dear. Hopes will get in front of him, I think. Yeah, as you see, Lemon there. And here comes off Westy on Lemon. Will he do it? No, he won't. He's going to stick behind him just for now. Now these drivers are on a train now. 3-way train. Off Westy will be looking to get past Lemon here. Westy gets the 3-second penalty for running wide there, going down into that last corner. It's very easily done if you try and take too much speed through that corner. Running wide off of the rumble strip. But here comes Lemon and Hopes. Maybe looking into that last corner, maybe going around the outside. We will find out. He's lost a bit of time there actually, hasn't he? And off Westy's stepped off of them as well. Gap's very much the same now between Hopes, Lemon and off Westy. Just going to see how Harvey's doing as he crosses the line to make it the 11th lap of the race. 2-second gap between him and P2. Every now and again it seems to dip below the 2-second time frame, but for now it stays the same. Roughly around 2 seconds there. And the rain is really coming down now. It's starting to really fog up the camera lens. F1ABEEZ looking at a move on Lemons. Lemon, sorry, not Lemons. Too much commentating in a F1ABEEZ server. Gaining, but once again he's going to have the same trouble as Hype's had with Lemon here. Westy just not being quite close enough to him to make a move. It's a nice camera shot actually. Very nice for the chicane. Get to see all the whole of the car as it comes across the strips. Ooh, and maybe F1ABEEZ might gain on him here. No, he's losing it again. It is very, very tough in these conditions to make overtakes, especially around Imola, sorry. Of course, Lemon is currently sat in between two drivers with penalties, so he may not officially be looking to race them as long as he stays in the penalty margin. But of course, currently on track, they were racing together. But towards the end of the race, perhaps they will not be, because those penalties may make a difference at the end. Hype's put a nice couple of laps in to get ahead of Lemon now. 1.5 seconds is the difference. SRX, the Duke is given 3 seconds penalty. I think that's just running wide or cutting corners there. But F1ABEEZ has perhaps kept this gap very, very well actually. Always very clean through that difficult corner in the second sector. As they come down into sector 3. F1ABEEZ hopefully going to look at, oh, runs a bit wide, that'll be another warning. Can F1ABEEZ perhaps make a move? I think there's a few that obviously pitted at the beginning. Yeah. So actually the drivers we're looking at now are on some newer tyres actually. Not by a lot because they all had to pit within the first couple of laps due to damage, but yeah, they're on some slightly fresher tyres in the top 6 I think. Yeah, something like that. The top 6, which obviously got away cleanly, and that is why they are quite a lot ahead, but unfortunately there is actually Valdo and Lusa. Lusa's done very well to actually gain on Valdo, to perhaps even look at the a podium finish here. Obviously Valdo hasn't got a penalty and Lusa does, but doesn't take much to run wide. But he's coming side by side with Valdo, and Lusa is ahead. Nice and easy down the straight there. Almost as if he had the advantage of DRS. He seemed to sail past Valdo now. I don't know if Valdo was just letting him go, or maybe he wants to slipstream into there, catch up with P2 there. But yeah, we'll head back now to F1ABEEZ. And Mighty Jew's done very well to gain on Duke. the Duke looks a bit cautious as he comes through those last few turns. Maybe making sure he doesn't run wide after his recent penalty. But here comes Mighty Duke, slipstreaming all the way down the straight, heading into turn 1. Will the Mighty Duke look for a move? No, he won't. He's going to stick behind Duke, but Duke doesn't really get the line through there, and here comes Mighty Duke. Almost touching wheels as they come through the chicane. Duke stays ahead though, as they come into the second set of fast left-rights. Mighty Duke's really pushing around the corner now. Just gets the inside line. Oh, but he doesn't quite make the move. Just not enough grip to get through that corner and get past Duke there. He seems to be very, very much wanting this move to happen as quickly as possible. I'd imagine it's going to happen down the straight going into turn 1, unless he maybe makes a move into the chicane. Doesn't look like it. I believe he may have hung back a little bit. Hypes now sets the fastest lap of the race, 1:23.8. Which makes me think the track is slowly drying out. And it doesn't look like it, but I believe the last set of fastest laps was Harvey and Oculus, and they were, I think, 1:24.3s. But yeah, the rain does seem to still be pouring. Mighty Duke is very close behind Duke now. Will he send it down the inside? No, he won't. He's going to back out and just wait another lap maybe. But the Mighty Duke looks at the inside. Oh, Duke really doesn't seem to like that chicane very much. That's twice now he's ran a bit slower through there, and Mighty Duke's gained a lot of time on him. Off Westy is getting very close to Lemons as well now, 4 attempts off. May have to look at these two as well. When Duke runs a bit wide there, that'll be probably another warning. Oh, and Mighty Duke, he spun it. Oh no, that's so unlucky. Oh, so unlucky for Mighty Duke. All that hard work in exactly the same part of the track. So unlucky for Mighty Duke. I'd imagine he is cussing very, very much there. That same, just maybe applying the power a little bit too early as he comes out of that right-hander up the hill. I'm going to stick with Off Westy and Lemon here, see if they can provide some more entertainment, as did Lemon and the Hypes earlier. So we're halfway through this race. Do with a safety car, you know. Really bunch up the pack. I mean, of course, Harvey would not want that because he is cruising out front with almost a 3-second lead to P2. But to make the race more exciting, maybe a safety car might be nice. But that would, of course, mean perhaps a loss of a driver, which we don't want. But here comes Off Westy, very close up behind Lemon. Slipstream all the way down to the second to last corner, which he might even look to make a move on. He does not, but he is almost pushing around the corner. We lost a bit of time there, maybe. Oh, he almost lost it as well. Like I said earlier, what was going on about earlier was maybe the track maybe drying out a little bit, or maybe it's just the driver remembering what corners are a little bit wetter than others, and maybe pushing it a bit more. But currently, of course, I believe it's detail fastest lap. We have not got that on there. Fastest lap is actually Hypes with a 1:23.8. Yeah, see, as I said earlier, Harvey with a 1:24.3 and Off Westy with a 1:24.5. Here comes Off Westy. No, he doesn't want to do it. There's not enough room in the corner to do it. Oh, and Lusa goes fastest again. 1:23.6, which is nearly 2 tenths faster than Hypes there. And during qualifying, these drivers, I believe, are fairly close. Which makes me think now that the track, oh, and Off-Westy goes a bit wide. I think that'll be a warning for him. That's it there. We're going to go detail. Interval. See any gaps? Fortunately, there's not a lot of close racing today, unfortunately. There's one battle on track, Off-Westy and Lemon, so we're going to stick with them. Hopefully see some overtaken, but currently just over the halfway point. It's Harvey in the lead. P2 is Lee Ewan. P3 is Lusa. Valdo in P4. Earth Tripod in P5. 6 is Sirhan. 7 is Hypes. 8 is Lemon. And 9 is Off-Westy, who we are currently watching. The Duke is in P10. Mighty Jew in P11. Oh, and I believe there Off-Westy may have just lost it a little bit coming onto the curb. Actually loses a bit of time to Lemon there. And with that slight mistake from Off-Westy, there goes our one chance of entertainment. Unless something very interesting happens, which we can hope for, but Lemon does go a little bit wide into the first turn, which brings Off-Westy up 2 tenths on him. Off-Westy's really pushing that Williams around the track, but when Lemon does go wide, I don't know if Lemon's listening to me, but maybe adding a bit of something for me to talk about. Hypes is actually gaining on Sirhan here. In the quiet things, I guess Sirhan may have ran wide a little bit somewhere, but Tripod picking up 3-second penalty. Hypes now 4 attempts from Sirhan in P6. Looking to hopefully extend the lead of F1ABEEZ in this race. Off-Westy, oh yes, he's going to go for a move, and he's done the move on Sirhan, and he gets the line for the next corner. Brilliant from him. I don't know if Sirhan has damage or not. It looks... does he there on the left-hand side? No, I don't think he does. He'll just be a bit slow. If Off-Westy can do the move on Lemon, you will have clean air to try and maybe catch up with Sirhan. Mighty Jew, oh dear, another 3-second penalty for him. not actually that far off now. Lemon and Sirhan. Sirhan's lost a lot of time and Lemon is slowly catching up with him, which means F1ABEEZ is also catching up with him. F1ABEEZ may even look to make a move on Lemon, as Lemon is perhaps even trying to battle to get ahead of Sirhan. Hopefully the SRX drivers don't trip over each other, if that of course is the case, when they maybe even catch up with each other. We'll have to find out. Still 5 seconds on down the road is Sirhan from Lemon, so currently it doesn't look like that's going to happen just yet. F1ABEEZ slipstreams all the way down. Nice corner from him. This might be the one for F1ABEEZ, but of course he has got that penalty that may cause problems later on in the race. Will Lemon ran a little bit wide into turn 1 as normal. No, it's quite clean from him this time, which is very good for him, which means he can keep that gap from F1ABEEZ, but F1ABEEZ is less than 3 tenths behind. Will he make a move now going into the next chicane? No, he won't, but he's kept it very clean around there. And as you can see, they've gained 5 tenths on Sirhan. Slowly gaining on him. It's actually now 2 tenth advantage on him as well now. F1ABEEZ pushing to try and catch up. Oh, and Sirhan and Duke get a penalty at the same time. Lucer puts another fastest lap in, very good from him. As F1ABEEZ had to make a few adjustments to the steering wheel there to try and keep it on the track. I think there is a lot of loose and collected water there just above the hill, in the middle of towards the end of sector 2, beginning of sector 3 there, where the Duke is coming through now. Just under 9 laps to go, and Harvey has still kept that lead to Liu Wen in P2. F1ABEEZ is just a little bit too far behind Lemon again. Lemon's keeping it clean through there now. He's learned from his previous mistakes in letting Hype through, to which Hypes has now also gone ahead of Sirhan. Can F1ABEEZ gain a little bit of time? I believe Hypes has actually gained nearly 3 seconds on Earth Tripod, because I think there were like 10-second gap between Earth Tripod and Hypes, so he's done very well to minimise that gap. But currently the only on-track battle, as usual, is Westy on someone, whether it's Lemon. Lemon has been in the running all race, but here comes F1ABEEZ as they go down into the last couple of corners. F1ABEEZ looked almost to be ahead of him there. F1ABEEZ gaining. Really in the slipstream, Lemon, but can he get there before turn 1? It's less than 2 tenths of a second. No, he cannot. Oh, but will he get him on the next chicane? Really using all of the curbs there for his advantage. Once again, the camera changes when I don't want it to. Oh, Lemon run wide. Oh, and F1ABEEZ dives down the inside. They keep it clean. But unfortunately, Lemon with the outside line gets the better momentum through the corner and exits the corner ahead. Don't know if F1ABEEZ lost a bit of time there actually, because he was right up with Lemon, but that corner just bogged him down and he couldn't get out of that corner fast enough to catch up with him. But he is once again caught up within 3 tenths. As I say that, it goes to 5 tenths. Sirhan, like I said, he's catching. Lemon is catching Sirhan. don't know if Sirhan is slowing up a little bit for his teammate. I don't know, maybe to slipstream off of him and get ahead, and then to defend off Westy. But it's a bit silly from Sirhan because he could risk two place deduction as Zinav leaves the session. Stayed for nearly 25 laps, to be fair to him, watching the action unfold. Just under 7 laps to go as Harvey crosses the line. Lemon gained a bit of time on Westy there. No doubt Westy will outbreak him a couple of times, and that time will soon be eradicated. Lemon is actually going to have to probably battle with his teammate now. 2 SRX drivers. Going to have to battle between each other. Lucy gets another 3-second penalty. So let's have a look at penalties, shall we? See if they do make any difference. So Valdo will actually go ahead of his teammate. Will he? No, he won't. It'll be very close. I don't think there's going to be many changes at all. Actually, the penalties seem to be in right with the intervals there. So currently, there's not going to be anything going on too crazy there in terms of position changes. But there is now a 3-way train again between Off Westy, Lemon, and Sirhan. Sirhan holding up Lemon by quite a lot. Which means Off Westy is now having a chance of double overtake on the pair of them. If he can make the move stick on this slippery Imola. I don't know who to watch. Let's watch Off Westy, shall we? Sirhan not giving the position up at all. Not wanting Lemon to go past him. Even though Lemon is a lot faster. And will Off Westy look for a move now? I think he might look for a move where he tried to move last time in this next corner. No, he does not. He wishes to stay behind Lemon for a little bit longer as they come up the hill. Oh, and Off Westy gets another penalty. Oh, that's such a shame. I think that puts him out of the running almost now with Lemon. 6 seconds for Westy now. Yeah, he's still going to battle him. 5 laps to go. Off Westy may have ran wide again there, but here comes Off Westy on Lemon. Very, very close now. I think he's made the move stick. Oh, it's very tight. As Hopes gets a penalty there as well. Off Westy looking to slipstream him down into turn 1. Around the outside doesn't work for him. What Off Westy is doing here, I think, is applying the pressure on Lemon to maybe even making a mistake. Just trying to race him so clean, so harshly here. I think that's probably the best option for Off Westy, to try and gain the position. Obviously not spin him out, but if Lemon loses it on the corner and has to run wide. But there is a crash. It is Mighty Jew again. Oh, Mighty Jew. He has lost it going into the first chicane. Sirhan's actually gained a bit of time on the train of Lemon and Westy. Sirhan actually gets the 3-second penalty in the same place as Westy did for his first one. Westy's looking at a move for Lemon. He's desperately trying to make it happen. Does he go side by side with him? Yes, he does. He's very close. But Lemon just stays with him. Stays ahead. Ooh, and Westy almost lost it there on the curb. Very good correction from him. And he hasn't really lost an awful lot of time. Maybe a couple of attempts, but he's still in with the contention here. Always slowly losing it. But Sirhan will, of course, stay ahead of Lemon, which causes problems for Lemon to try and get ahead of Sirhan and away from off Westy. You'd imagine, like, if they were talking to each other, Lemon would want a switcheroo here and try and get ahead of him, because currently all Sirhan's doing is backing Lemon into off Westy. But as it stands, I still believe the F1ABEEZ boys wins this race by a small amount on the points finish. I think that is because a DNF gives you a points deduction. Someone may have to correct me on that. I might be wrong. I might be talking complete rubbish. But off Westy once again is caught up with Lemon as they come up the hill. Hopefully off Westy keeps it off the curbs this time. Yes, he has. Oh, and he almost loses it again. Oh dear. I might have to stop talking because I think I keep cursing him with the classic commentator's curse. I don't know if the tyres are starting to wear out or not, because they have been. Off Westy seems to have been in all the battles today, but 2 laps to go here, and Harvey is just going into sector 3, so that's only about a lap and a sector to go. This race could have changed so much different if it was a dry race and DRS was enabled, etc. Could have been a lot more closer. Battles could have been a completely different story. So as it stands, of course, the bottom 3 they don't change because they've all got 6-second penalties. Hopes gets another 3 seconds, but again, that probably isn't going to change his position an awful amount. So that's absolutely fine with him. Just got to avoid the disqualification, which, to be honest, I think all these drivers are going to tonight because. They've done fairly well. There's the maximum penalty, I think it's 9 seconds for corner cut, and I don't think there is a maximum. And if there is, it's far away from all these drivers. I do apologise. It was 2 laps in a sector for Harvey to complete to win this race. I'm actually going to go with him now because he has lost a little bit of time for that last chicane. He's looking very good. All round great race from Harvey. And Hypes does a move on Tripod. But Tripod will soon get that position back with the penalties. So. One off Westy looks very close up behind Lemon. Once again, Lemon seems to shut the door on him and says, "No, thank you. You're not coming past me." Off Westy's just pushing him around all the corners. Gets better exits. Will they be side by side coming up the hill? No, they won't. we're going to go to Harvey as he comes around the last sector. But the Mercedes actually very close behind him as well now. Minimise the gap, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him. Going to keep an eye on off Westy, but I think that battle is closed now. I mean, of course, Lemon has that no penalty advantage. As Harvey comes around the last corner, and he wins it for the F1ABEEZ boys, closely followed by Li Yuwen and then Lusa in P3. So it is Harvey, Li Yuwen, Lusa on the podium. It's now very close between the two lads from SRX, but of course the penalties means that Lemon will actually go above Sirhan. And Earth Tripod goes above Hypes, of course, after they cross the line. Sirhan comes round the last corner now, and he will go behind Lemon, which means Lemon moves up to P7. And then Off Westy finishes in P9, so unfortunate for Off Westy there. I'd imagine if he managed to get his fast lap in qualifying when that rain sort of died down a little bit, and he could have got on the softs, but unfortunately he invalidated his lap time, which meant that he could not get another lap in, which meant he had to finish 11th. He had to start 11th on the grid. Ended up in P9, obviously not too bad, but as it stands, I believe the F1ABEEZ boys took the race win from SRX Racing. My maths, I'm not going to add it up all for you now, but I believe the race win was taken. Just because there wasn't really that many position changes. As you see, Harvey lifting the champagne up and spraying his mechanic. Nice spread of nationalities on the podium today. An English, a Belgian, and I couldn't see what the last one was. I think it was Dutch, maybe? Yes, I think it was Dutch. So that was our race tonight. F1ABEEZ versus SRX Racing in the WERC tournament. Thanks all for watching, and I hope we can see you again soon next time. Thank you. Goodbye.